Paulin out of 19th, Selby Inkster out of 20th, Amy Thurston, and they are away. And I tell you what, absolute flyer off the start for Veltmeyer as he flies down into turn one, and right behind him as they head down towards the bridge was Campbell Grayling. Ben Rosendale up into third, and from Matt Dunlop down under the bridge they go for the very first time as they scream through there now, and a big group of them heading through the Hamilton Ashfelt's corner, through the up and over, and let's see if they all head down towards the high pool hairpin. And everybody seems to make it nice and safely through there. And I tell you what, though, Veltmeyer got an absolute blinder of a start and has just gapped everybody by at least 15 bike lengths as he comes through the Porsche Dipper. And I'm pretty sure that's Grayling there in third position, but then you can throw a blanket over the next three, which is Rosendale, Dunlop and Liam Underwood, as they all scrap for the minor money. And the last of the podium positions as they head down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. Out of that big long corner they come. And what's happened here at Veltmeyer's got a problem. He's going very, very slowly as he just backs off the power, puts his hands up, and he's heading for the pits. So there's a bit of a problem there for Gavin Veltmeyer on the big Suzuki GVR 645 as he's heading into pit lane. And so that puts Liam Underwood into the lead from Ben Rosendale, Matt Dunlop to Scott Finley. And then Regan Phibbs and Nick Olsen comes through next. Mark Robinson and Campbell Graham down in 8th position. And let's have a look. Veltmeyer straight into the pits there. So that's a great shame for Gavin Veltmeyer. So back at the front here, let's pick them up as they head down into towards the hairpin. That's Liam Underwood in the lead now from Ben Rosendale in third, and then Matt Dunlop, and then Scott Finley as they head up the hill with the drop down into the Porsche Dipper for the second time. And obviously there's a big mechanical there for Veltmeyer because he'd absolutely gapped everybody off the line, and then going through the Dale ITM sweeper he just slowed very dramatically. So out of the bottom corner they come heading up the hill now, and it is Underwood from Rosendale as they come around the top of the track and back into our view, and across the start finish stripe now, and this time Rosendale fastest man on the track with 14.743. Dunlop comes through next from Finley, then we go back to Phibbs, then it's Robinson, then Nathaniel DeProse is fastest man now with 112.3. So Nathaniel DeProse in 7th position, and as they come through there, and so let's watch them as they come through the up and over. And all of a sudden Underwood's under a lot of pressure now from Ben Rosendale down into the higher pool hairpin as they go through there now. And then we go back to Dunlop and Scott Finley. And there's Rosendale back there now, and he is the quickest man on the track at this point in time with a, trying to pick the time up now, a 112.331. Sorry, that's Nathaniel DeProse, yeah, a 1331. I'm just watching them all head now down towards the Dale ITM sweeper. We've got a back marker going very slowly on the inside of the track, that his hand up got a problem. Up the hill we come now, and Underwood has got Ben Rosendale breathing down his neck as they come across the start finish stripe. He's right looking at the exhaust pipe of Underwood as they go down into turn one, and Rosendale has a look at him as they go through turn one. He's up the inside there side by side through turn one, but it looks like Underwood has managed to hold him off. Let's see as they come down under the bridge. Yep, Underwood's, and then Rosendale has another look down into the hammer, and he gets the pass done. Late dive under brakes, gets the move done nicely. So Ben Rosendale takes the lead from Liam Underwood as they go through the Hamilton Ashfelt's corner, through the up and over, and now they're down at the higher pool hairpin. And the question is, can Underwood come back at Rosendale? Up the hill they come for the third time. With the drop, sorry, the fourth time where they drop down into the Dipper. And now the man in third place now, Nathaniel DeProse, and he's closing really fast now, and he's some 3 or 4 seconds a lap faster, so expect to see Nathaniel DeProse right into this battle fairly soon, and he's closing ever fast on Ben Rosendale. Nathaniel DeProse, as they come up the hill, is on Liam Underwood, and his pass is done on Underwood now, and he's about to take the lead away from right on the start-finish stripe now. Nathaniel DeProse, and he sets the fastest lap of the race with a 1:11.122, and I would assume we're just going to see Nathaniel DeProse walk away and or run away and hide now as they get down under the bridge for the fifth time. And through the up and over, and it appears that Liam Underwood can't live with Ben Rosendale because he's dropped away from him a little bit. But Scott Finley and Matt Dunlop's very close to the back of Scott Finley, although Scott actually made the pass on that last lap. Can Dunlop come back at Finley? Let's have a look through the high pull hairpin. Has a look at him, but he's a little bit too far away. Then we go back to Regan Phibbs and Mark Robinson. Back at the front though, and this time Nathaniel DeProse is making no race of it. He's just disappearing up the road, and you can just see him pull out through that. The room he takes out through that sweeper at the bottom of the track is just amazing. Up the hill they come, and Liam Underwood hasn't fallen too far away from the back of Ben Rosendale. But I just don't think he's got the pace to run to pull him back in again. So down into turn one they go. And we'll watch them as they head down towards the laser electrical bridge, the high pool of the Hamilton Downs corner. And it is Ben Rosendale from Liam Underwood in second and third position. Forget about the man at the front, Nathaniel DeProse. He's going to have a party all by himself. He's just disappeared up the road. He's now going through the higher pool hairpin as the other two are coming through the up and over. And as they come through the higher pool hairpin as well, they'll just about see him as he disappears over the crest of the hill down into the Porsche dipper. And boy, is he getting some. He's got some pace on that bike. 11.108 is his best time, as opposed to Rosendale's 14.425 and Liam Underwood's 14.936. The rest of them are at least a second off these guys, and as they all circulate, they're now on their fifth lap. Nathaniel DeProse sets another fastest on. Oh, he's into the 10s now. 1:10.431 for Nathaniel DeProse as he comes through there now. And 8 laps for these guys. And looking for, there's a bit of a fight going on in the back here between the next three, and I think that was actually, I think that might have been Scott Finley getting past Matt Dunlop through the Hamilton Asphalt's corner. Can't quite pick that up. We'll have to wait until they come around across the start-finish stripe again for us to confirm that. But good scrap there going on for 4th, 5th and 6th positions. As our lead behind, another change of position here as down into the Porsche dipper. As they head round there now down towards the Daylight TM sweeper, and that's the fight for 4th, 5th and 6th. Back at the front of the field there, where's our lead bike? Here he comes across the start-finish stripe now. And another fastest lap, the 1:10.379 for Nathaniel DeProse. Looking for Ben Rosendale to come through here next with, and he's just on 10.9 seconds behind him. Liam Underwood still shadowing him, just on a second behind him, but just can't quite get to him as they go down towards the under the bridge now and through the up and over goes our 2nd and 3rd place getters. Meanwhile, our lead bike is now gone. He's now, as they come out of that bottom corner there, they won't even see him because he's over the hill and gone. So with last lap, white flag is out now. We're just looking for our lead bike, trying to pick up where he is around the track. And That's it. Here he comes. He's just passed across the start-finish line now. Now we're looking for our second and third place getters. They can't be too far away behind us, behind him. And across the start-finish line, there's Rosendale. Liam Underwood next now. Who's going to be out of this next little battle group here? Is it going to be, is it Dunlop, Finley or Malcolm? And it is right across the line together. You've got to throw in a blanket over them. In fact, the gap was .0027 seconds between Scott Finley and Matt Dunlop, and Finley in fourth, Dunlop in fifth. Next man through was Chris Malcolm in sixth. Jason Hearn came through in seventh. Regan Phipps finished in eighth position. Mark Robinson came through in ninth, and rounding out the top 10, Michael Patchett. Then Joss Augustine came through in 11th. 12th was Nick Olsen. Campbell Grayling comes through in 13th. Lee Polin, Glenn Henderson, Simon Ramsdale, Luke Ryder, Nicky Smith, Aaron Lambourne, and Amy Thurston, I think, still running. And Veltmeyer has done as well, as has